Okay, so do you want to come in first? Now, of course, that means people will probably be trying to take him from you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, JR then. Okay, directly. So persuasion, obviously, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Coercion.
If you threaten him,
Yeah.
and you have an entity that is capable of threatening him, you could use coercion, but that is up to you. Persuasion is what? Offense.
Persuasion
20. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. What is his current?
17.
17.
Like if I put, yeah, would like it's the same thing as last time I defended.
Right.
Would be 17. Yeah.
Okay. So right now you have a roll of 3 or less.
Yeah, and this gives me a +1.
Okay. 4 or less.
So maybe 5 power.
Okay.
9
or less.
So you're playing golf
and we're doing.
Oh. Over he goes.
So in the pocket.
And you did use one of your protection points.
That's right. Yeah, that protection is one. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so coming in next, right, is then, but who has the next highest power?
I guess it's me.
Okay, go for it.
So how much?
How much power do you have?
Not power markers, power.
5.
I have
5.
7.
No, only 4. Those are markers, not
Oh,
power.
sorry.
Right.
5 power. How much was the persuasion on him?
17 if you put a defense.
If he's
on it.
defending him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have 24.
7 or less.
And if I add, I can add these as well. No, I can add the power points.
The power points, yeah.
So 7 points. Okay. So I add 3 power points.
10 or less.
Yes, 10 or less.
Couldn't AR have power as well?
Yes,
If
hold
he
on.
wants.
Power, you can have power to defend.
Sorry.
Or you could have sync pack swoop in at the end.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Then we don't have any power left.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, no, let's do fine.
Okay,
I try? Yeah.
7 or 10.
10 or less.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh,
less.
okay. Very good. Anybody want to role play this? We can just imagine, right? Sure, JR, that makes perfectly great sense.
It's like, oh, fuck it, let's have it watching this.
I know, yeah.
Like these rich people are
Yeah. Okay, so that was,
Is the protecting an action as well?
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
And so that's done. Who is next? You have
I-
power what?
4.
4. And then who is controlling Grant?
me.
And what is your power?
4 as well.
Of,
This one.
not that one,
Okay.
your power.
My power is 3.
Oh, okay, there we go, yeah. We're going by character power here, not by,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
for the.
But you can choose to wait as well, I
you
suppose.
can choose to wait if you want.
If you want to go last.
I think I will wait for the simple fact that it's my husband.
Uh-huh.
That's the,
Right. So yeah, you'll let him do it as long as you'll come in later if he loses
Yeah.
it, right? So, yeah.
Okay, so in between the brands and all stuff, just particularly passing by the toilet, alternate passing by, say, wait.
Mhm.
If you walk, if you handle all of these people, you are in a very, very murky waters, you know, like
Yeah, you're in their pocket, right? Yeah.
you're in the pocket, but
What is Grant's persuade?
it's 23.
23?
Yeah.
And so, and so what is the defense for the senator right now?
Senator has persuasion plus power 21, and I can add my own.
What?
No.
Defense 12 plus 2, 14.
And then the defender is 17. 17.
What's the
Yes.
17?
And adding whatever
The
power.
protection gives
Yeah.
him plus 3.
Yeah, just the 3 7. Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh. And then you have power to put in there if
I
you
can
want.
put in my own, yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah, 19.
19,
23.
4 or less.
Is that all the power you have left?
I'll,
Hold on. Wait. It's,
yeah. So I'll try to. Only 3.
also, we can't pass power around now.
Oh.
That was all during negotiations.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see why.
Watch Bossy.
Yeah.
On the
Alright.
lips.
I'll put 3 power, which is all my power.
Yes.
That I have. So it's 7 or less, no?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'll roll the dice and see if I can convince legally, like do the right
Yeah,
things.
that's right. Yeah.
Do the right things, don't let it, you're gonna get dirty.
Well, you'll notice that all this legal stuff, 7 or less, as opposed to all the power plays of 10 less.
Because
9
this
or
is the point where you have turned dirty.
Yeah,
Really.
He don't want to be dirty no more.
That's right, pass them over.
It's very convincing.
Alright.
Okay. So it's Pam and
What?
Sink Pack has a chance to come in before Pam, or you can let Pam go and then decide to clean up with Sink Pack at the end. Okay, Pam's turn.
What does same pack
This
have
definitely
in power?
turn.
What's that?
What does
Pam
same
against
pack have in
family.
power?
40.
Because Pam is
Yeah.
going in for.
But whatever JR has left as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Pam, you'll put on top of it.
yeah,
Go
I
for it.
have.
Okay.
How much?
Well, this is as good as an initiative system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually pretty coherent.
Yeah.
Go for it.
How much?
Guys, I can't.
Sorry.
Yeah.
How much power? How much defense in total does the center have now?
Right now,
14.
14, but are you going to protect him? Okay.
Yeah, I have the last.
Right.
7.
So that's 17, and you're out of power.
Yes.
Right, okay, yeah, 17.
17, and you can't invest more power.
Could you potentially do that as well? You should figure that out
And
because you're kind of good at it.
how much is seduction power? Depends. Does
I
he
figure
have,
it's an old man. I figure you're gonna put a low number.
It's the same. It's the same.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
then-
and
Yeah,
more
but he was in
persuasion
Washington
than
DC,
seduction.
right?
Yeah.
He's got his antenna up for this. He's not like his son who just rolls over,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, anyway, that would require a 7 or more unless I invest some power. I think I'll be
You
in
need the power for defending as well. Remember that
Yeah, I will. I know. I will.
because you are.
Oh, how much power does he have again?
How much power markers does he
4
have?
left.
4 left.
For that, you're gonna need all of them to defend probably.
How much? Okay.
Don't recalculate. There's no way.
Just like.
So yeah, go for it. You know you might want to save some. That's for
I'll
sure.
be investing 1 of my power
Okay.
into.
So that's 8 or less. Oh, okay. So let's see here. So that hasn't worked, and now we come with. Well, you've already got it. You don't have to have Sync Pack. No, you have lost it. That's right. Sync Pack's turn.
Is
Right.
he protected?
Yes. Yeah. Protect for the turn. Yeah.
So,
Okay, the next one.
Till 17.
yeah. Well, I use all my power. I get 14, 15, 19.
19 against 17. Oh, that's not good. That's Snake Eyes. Yeah.
I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
What's about this last thing?
JR is all about confidence.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
Can I check out the
Luck is
Grant-
used
Grant
defensively.
one?
No?
Yeah.
Grant.
Lieutenant? This one?
It looks a bit
Okay. Okay. Finally, Lucy.
We got Lucy.
Yeah.
And she's
He's already been seduced though, right?
Oh yeah, but I'm seducing.
Okay, so are you protecting?
I'm laying it on
Protection.
heavy.
Who is Lucy going for?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
The senator's son.
she teased. Lucy's not just teasing.
Oh no, I'm not
Okay,
teasing.
Okay.
Like,
Does that mean we'll see him like wearing his towel later, right, or something?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
at the club.
Yeah.
I'm teasing with. It's not like
With
it's not,
intent.
It's like
Yeah.
like this is happening tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Well, do a little dance. Make a little love and get down tonight. The show had a budget, right? They can license a song.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so now
Loose is all about the disco.
are we seeing? Okay, so this scene is like they got to work on this scene, right? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's roll.
Seduction, yeah. Seduction is how much?
Lucy got. Let's see. I'm at 24.
24, and then that is going to be up against
7.
7 plus 3.
Yeah, but it's I'll use this for getting it. So it's already.
Oh, so you are out of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out.
It's 7.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Pass over the card.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lucy's very happy.
Oh.
It's like a person, yeah. Oh.
And her son, very happy.
Okay. Okay then. We are closing out. Is it scene 2, right? Part 2. And yeah, we are coming up, right?
I'm
You like?
I'm assuming I can't use KB rolls for anything. It's not for center. Yeah, but the KB rolls I was thinking to use for something else other than the center.
Right, but remember, this is the conflict resolution phase, which is only working with the content that we have played so far.
Sorry.
And no, you please don't apologize. You're playing great, right? Actually appreciate a lot of the minion play going on over there, actually on everybody's part. So therefore, it's hard to play a lot of characters at once.
Yep.
This is like The Wire, you know. I mean, it's like, ooh, wait, oh yeah. Mhm. Now, let's go ahead and say that when we go into the dice, it means we know all the things that can kind of be happening, but occasionally some implication is immediate, and someone may have a turn marker and be able to move on it fast, but only in the context of the scenes we know, not like a new whole scene. Okay, so good. Let me check my little turn 3. This has like advice for the scenes, like who you should bring in. The last one, scene 5, never has any advice. And there's less and less and less. Like scene 4 has like maybe if that hasn't happened yet, bring in this character or something. If they've just been sitting around, so it doesn't scream. It knows it's going into the void.
I'm going to add something very boring now.
Yeah.
But we have 1 hour after this. We have our next book thing.
Yeah.
Just so we keep that in mind.
Here's my
The
plan.
time. Yeah.
We are getting pretty good at this now, right?
Yeah.
We can do the third one kind of snappy.
Yeah.
And it may actually be enough to close out when we check to see who has victory conditions.
Yeah.
Right? So because I know the victory conditions more or less, and I have seen some cards migrate into some important places that are recommended for me to do something with. So if that's the case, then it gives me no recommendation for the scene. So
What does happen to my excess power?
oh,
It resets.
at the end, your power resets. Your power markers reset at the end of the turn.
Okay. My power.
So you're back to base. So when someone gives you power, that's just for that turn.
Yeah.
Everybody's back to the base power at the beginning now.
It's also saying that power is more effective with coercion.
Yes, it is. Yeah, but we have not seen any coercion. I've been watching.
Yeah. So
Remember that power, if you spend power markers and they are coercing, you or your minion is coercing, it's 3 for 1. You get +3, not +1.
What if they're what?
using coercion.
Yeah.
Right. So now, I will begin with this thing. Morning news. Morning news, which might be seen by Ralph, perhaps, who is, would Ralph have been kicked out in the middle of the night? Or would he be-
Ralph would probably be at his motel with Lucy still there.
Okay, so but what we see, of course, is Ralph coming out of the shower with the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
With a towel on, right? As Lucy, of course, is sitting, dressed more or less, mostly, watching the TV, because the TV in the morning, you just turn it on. The motel little TV, right, has been turned on, and it's kind of going, and in local news, the little music, right, and in local news, Sally, what do you have to say? What's new locally? She says, "Good morning, Dallas." Sally says, "A local rancher is being strong-armed out of his family ranch by his privileged neighbors."
Oh, yeah.
Yet again, through the exploitation of oil, people who think that they are more American than everyone else are doing the very un-American practices of disrespecting the hard-earned, working ranch owners that they stole from the Spanish. Asterisk. Yeah, the land that they have labored over simply because someone else has more money. I don't know about you, and I respect Texas prosperity as much as anyone, but shouldn't that prosperity be for more people than just the ones who've already got maybe too much of it? That's a very communist thing to say.
Yeah, that's
Sally,
not American at all.
but Sally is let's just say that the local press has been following this issue and is bending to the wind, right, in terms of in kind of seeing which way this is going. What political interest could possibly be involved in something like this? And opening on corner of this and that, the new playground is coming up, right? So
Luce is just like, "Oh, Grandpa." Like that's our first thing. Like, what are they up to now at the ranch?
Mm-hmm. And you're playing Ralph now.
Yeah, I'm playing Ralph also.
So you don't have to.
And
I can't.
So
play as agreeably as you want.
Yeah. So Ralph would directly get into like, yeah, I think what they're doing to the environment is like this and that is so wrong, and I can't believe what they're doing.
And Lucy knows something.
Yeah, Lucy knows.
What are you going to tell Ralph?
She's telling Ralph.
Uh-huh.
She knows all about a certain very shady deal that's been going down.
Development, yes.
And
they're putting up some kind of condos or resorts or something. Right where we had our party.
Let's just call them condos.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see if we can get to pull some muscle and look a bit into this.
He says, "Wait, us?"
Yeah, I think you and me. I think we could make something of this. You're a senator's son, aren't you?
The thought of Lucy just muscling up.
Don't
like, wait, what?
Yeah. So I'm just trying to bullying him into.
Sure, but I mean, I don't really know it. I don't really know anybody important.
Well, get to know someone. I have a few connections. I'll see what I can do.
Who are you going to call?
Ghost? No.
Uh-huh.
Lucy's calling in the motherfucking PI on this. Lucy's been sitting on the FBI and you're going down. And he fucking hates his father. So deeply invested some kind of also he's in bed with Ewings, but his father's also in bed with Ewings.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
So
let's pass it around the
Yeah,
table.
that's what the
Yeah,
FBI,
like, yeah.
look, yeah, go ahead. Now, I will say this, the FBI is not as powerful in Texas as it is other places, but it is still to be feared. And it's not nothing. And also,
The resisting coercion is nice.
yeah, you cannot push them around. I will also point out that you just happen to know Shep, right? An FBI agent who typically in Dallas is chewing his nails over what they can't accomplish. All the shady money going through people like Jorge Grace and stuff like that, especially. And so the chance of a tip, they will jump on it.
Yeah.
And Shep, being bored, has maybe been a little too free with his time, which is where Lucy comes in. Lucy knows a bit about his habits and what he may have done for recreation now and again.
Yeah. Okay,
So you are able to just give Shep a call.
Yeah.
Right?
That's exactly what we're doing.
Excellent. Okay.